Now to make a cream, you know, a cream or a lotion is really a combination of oil and water. You could just mix oil and water in a container and shake it up every time before you use it. People don't really want to do that. They like the creaminess of a cream. So I always say master a basic hand cream, cold cream, and then it's a matter of the texture or the ingredients that makes it into a lotion is more water, you know, a cream is more oil. So I've melted here just some beeswax. Beeswax, you know, bees are probably the best cosmetic manufacturers on the planet. Nobody has been able to duplicate beeswax. It is antibacterial, it has a super long shelf life, it's good for your skin, it makes it protective, it's easily absorbed by our skin, it's just a great product. And so it's easy to find now in a lot of natural food stores, or if you know somebody that is a beekeeper or has honey, they are happy to give you some beeswax. You can buy it in like granule form that melts very easily, or I even just have like a stick and grate it with a cheese grater or a vegetable peeler. One note though, do not use beeswax candles. A lot of times those have things added to them, or they've been sitting out in a cabinet, or they're just not. You want to buy the beeswax that is useful for, you know, cosmetic use. So, or came from the beekeeper directly. So we've have the oil mixture, and then we have a water mixture. Now I've added some, this is a really pretty tea called butterfly pea, P-E-A. It's an Asian climbing vine, but it's super popular now because of the color, and it's kind of a fun thing too. It's a blue color when it's in water, but if you add an acid to it, it changes to a purple color. So a lot of people are making drinks and all kinds of fun stuff, lavender lemonades and things with this. But I've added some herbs to this water. You could just add straight water, but I added some butterfly pea. You could add chamomile, whatever you want to use. And then I'm going to mix the two. Now I'm going to strain this because, again, it's up to you. If you like to have bits of flowers and herbs in your cream, then don't strain. But I'll strain a little bit of this into the oil mixture. It might make it kind of a funny color, but that's part of the experiment process. And just mix that in. And then what you're going to do, they're roughly the same temperature, and I also added, you want an emulsifier, so I added a little bit of baking soda to the water. You can also use borax, but you want something that's, emulsifier will keep the oil and water mixed together. So I use a hand blender. You can also mix it by hand. That's how the pioneers did it. You can also use a blender or a food processor. But now I'm going to mix this here and just blend it up, and you might have to, as it cools, keep stirring. But if you're making it in the blender, it's easy to just kind of add in a stream the water comes. Now do you see how it almost instantly becomes creamy? Now it's a little liquidy, but as it cools, it will become the cream that you know. So we'll let that cool. If you look at the lotion bar, it's already solid and ready to use on your skin or on your lips. And another thing that's really nice is to make infusions. So to just take the herbs, like here's some calendula. I love calendula, is a really good herb. Is just take the herbs, put them in a jar and cover them with the oil and let that sit for a couple of days, a couple weeks, and you can use this in your creams and lotion or just on its own. So that's really all there is to me. I hope you try making a cream and a lotion when maybe this is a little hot right now, but as it cools, you'll stir it and it will be a cream. But I hope you try making these and have fun with it. And if you have any good recipes, shoot me an email. I'd like to see it because I feel like I am a know-it-all, but I don't know it all. So anyway, I appreciate you watching today. Thank you.
you did before.
Okay.